So, welcome to one of my favorite and most simple spiritual practices. We're just going to make room for our authentic self and make room for our feelings. So, take a moment and just get settled. You can sit or lie down, whatever's comfortable for you. Uncross your arms and legs. If you have your fingers crossed, uncross them too. And maybe bring your awareness to your breath. And just take a few long, slow in-breaths, noticing where your breath goes when you breathe in and where your breath goes when you breathe out. You might notice how your breath is like a bridge between your outer world and your inner world. Just letting each breath bring you gently, easily, and naturally a little deeper into your own inner world. And you might notice any places of tightness or tension in your body. And perhaps drawing your breath into any places of tightness or tension and release it on your exhale. You might roll your shoulders, loosen your neck, slacken your jaw, any of the tiny muscles around your eyes or face. Flex your hands and feet, just really coming into your body. Maybe noticing the chair, bed, couch, or floor that supports you. And just allowing yourself to be supported without any resistance. And turning your awareness toward yourself. Just giving yourself a lot of space and room to be. That there's nowhere to go and nothing to do in this moment right now, but just to be fully present with yourself. And the mind is a thinking machine. That's its purpose. And so it's going to generate thoughts, ideas, judgments, to-do lists. The mind is often distracted from the present moment. But our bodies, our emotions, our spirit and energy system are always present. And so we're going to drop our awareness from our mind deeper into our body. And just noticing what's happening in your body, in your emotions, in your energy or spirit right now. Just observing, being curious. We don't need to have a story or a narrative about it. We're just being present. And again, giving ourselves space and room to just be. You are a human being, not a human doing. Just making room, again, being curious and open to all of who you are. Noticing that your breath breathes itself in and out every moment without our thinking about it. You might become aware of your own heartbeat. Or sense the subtle energy that flows through your body. The living life force. And bringing awareness to your body. And what's happening in your legs and feet. And just noticing. And if any emotions or narratives come up around your legs or feet, just making room for those. There's room for all of it. What's happening in your hips, your pelvis, your buttocks and genitals. Just noticing, making room for what's called the first chakra, our rooting grounding. And noticing what might be held there. And what might want to express itself. Notice if it's comfortable or uncomfortable, familiar or unfamiliar, to bring awareness to our hips and pelvis. And what's happening in your belly? Making room to any sensations, any energy, any emotions or stories we have. And if the mind begins to distract or judge, we can just let those thoughts pass by like clouds in the sky. And perhaps bringing awareness to your lungs, your heart, your chest, rib cage. Making room for feelings, sensations, energy. Doesn't have to make any sense. Giving yourself a lot of space to be and be present. Maybe noticing what's happening in your arms and hands. You might even notice a slight tingling in your fingers as you bring awareness to your arms and hands, or you might not. And bringing awareness to your neck, throat, and spine. Whatever comes up or presents itself, what do you notice? Observe your throat and spine and neck. And bringing awareness to your entire back. Any feelings, emotions, or narratives about your back. And finally, bringing awareness to your head and face. How are they feeling? What's the energy? And expanding awareness to include your whole body, mind, spirit, emotion complex. Making room, giving yourself a lot of space again to just notice, to be present, maybe to listen or hear, sense or feel these more subtle, non-rational aspects of yourself. And if there's feelings or emotions that come up, let them move and flow. Doesn't have to make any sense. Emotions and feelings are energy, and energy needs to flow and move. And it is always evolving and changing. It's safe to make room for your feeling. And it is a sacred practice to make room for yourself and all of who you are. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness into the room and your surroundings. Blessings on your path.